A permanent secretary is the accounting officer of the ministry. When the stories about misappropriation of iron sheets meant for the vulnerable in Karamoja took root, Keith Muhakanizi was seeking treatment abroad for his illness. But even before he left the country, Muhakanizi had shared information to the head of the public service and Secretary to Cabinet Lucy Nakyobe about the ministers who are dipping their fingers into matters which do not concern them.
Some of you may be wondering, then how did the iron sheet circus came up? Then he told me one thing. I've been quarreling with them in today's top management. The ministers are everywhere. They are in stores, they are in procurement, they are in accounts, they are in HR, they are everywhere. So, what do? I've come here to report myself, because if you hear anything, you know that I've disagreed with the ministers today. And he said, I've warned them, these stores are going to cause them problems.
Nakyobe says that a few weeks later, she spoke to Muhakanizi how the case about the iron sheets had started unfolding.
He called me and told me, didn't I predict so? I said, yeah, you predicted. I told him, Keith, this thing is making government become uglier.
However, Muhakanizi suggested that in order to fight corruption in the office of the Prime Minister, it needed restructuring.
He didn't miss his words. He just told me back, I want those ministers, let them take responsibility. I've already written my statement. When I come back, we shall discuss the way forward. But I propose for now, we need to restructure the office of the Prime Minister. I told him, indeed, that's true, because the number of scandals have been happening at that office. So we therefore agreed that when he comes back, he should write a cabinet memo proposing this restructuring of this office.
It is during the funeral that Nakyobe asked the president to find a replacement close to Muhakanizi.
Keith was not afraid to confront wrongdoing and to speak hard truth. Your Excellency, the person you will appoint next will follow up this. And I pray that you do appoint somebody with courage like Keith, because this office has a lot of challenges. And if you appoint a soft person, we shall continue with these challenges.
Already, 3 ministers have been charged for their role in the mismanagement of the iron sheets. During the last 2 weeks, a number of officials, including the Speaker of Parliament and a number of cabinet ministers, returned the iron sheets to replace what they received. Jingo Francis, NTV.